Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are doing fantastic. We are at 41 minutes past 7 a.m. and we are doing amazing this Monday morning. And like I said, we are starting on serious helpful talk this morning because we are talking all matters career week that is going to happen right here at Kenyatta University. I am not alone. I am being helped by two gentlemen who are going to help me disseminate what the career week is going to be all about. And they are here, so I want them to say hello before we dive right into the conversation of the day. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys? Mko salama? I want you guys to say hello. I think we can start with you. Just say hello to our people at home who are watching. Introduce yourself before we dive right in.
Okay. Hello and good morning, Kenya. My name is Calvin Inzala, a student at Kenyatta University, 4th year, and the member of organizing committee Career Week 2024. And also the chairperson to the Finance Society of Kenyatta University.
Yes.
I'm privileged to be here, and we are looking forward to a fruitful conversation.
Yes, you're most welcome.
Yes,
Thank you for joining us today. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Good morning to our viewers at home. My name is JB Washira Maina.
Yes.
I am a final year student at the School of Economics. I'm currently School of Business, Economics and Tourism. I'm pursuing a bachelor's in Economics and Finance.
Yeah.
Part-time, I'm also the chairperson of Kenyatta University Economic Students Association. At the moment, I'm also privileged to be spearheading the team that will be planning for Career Week 2024.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here this morning. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Let's dissect Career Week.
Yes, it's amazing. Thank you. Thank you for coming here. I think this interview is very relevant at such a time because Form 4s have just cleared with their examinations. And of course, January is going to be crazy. So we want to have these conversations earlier and way in advance for you, so that we can tell you what to expect in the course of the career week, what you are hoping to get, what you will be learning, what you will be gaining from it. So I hope that you are tuned, with a pen and paper or your phone notepad is open so that you can take all the notes possible. So let's dive right in then. What is Career Week usually all about? Because I believe this is not the first Career Week. Yes. So JB, what is Career Week usually all about here at Kenyatta University?
Okay, so let's begin with Career Week is an annual fair.
Yes.
That happens in Kenyatta University every year.
Yes.
This particular year happened in January. So next year is going to happen between the 27th of January and the 2nd of February.
Yes.
The objective of Career Week is usually mainly to sensitize and to create awareness among Kenyatta University students and also high school students of the different careers that exist, what they need to do at this point in time in order to be able to leverage on the opportunities that are available.
Yes.
So basically, Career Week is about creating awareness and disseminating information about the different careers that exist and what these students and high school students as well need to do in order for, number one, the university students to maximize on the opportunities that exist and for the high schoolers to make wise career choices.
Yes. Yeah. Wow, that is amazing. I think that is relevant advice to anyone transitioning from a high school into campus or even is already in campus to just make informed choices. Just briefly, why is this important? Like I know someone is watching, they're like a whole week. So why is Career Week honestly important?
Thank you. Career Week is important, not just to students, but to everyone. To parents, I believe as a parent, you have that urge or the desire for your kid to succeed.
Yes.
And sometimes perhaps you may not be having the enough information to give to these kids. So as Career Week or as a career and development department brings to you this Career Week, it helps you deliver this information to your kid and make your kid understand that if I follow certain direction, it will help me in my career development. So the entire week, we invite different guests, different people from different organizations to talk about this entire thing of career and the career field.
Yes.
Yes.
We are going to dive into that, into the details of who will be invited, what is the guest list looking like for the career week. But even before we do that, someone that's at home, they are waiting, of course, for their results. They don't know how they will perform. This is January starting. Like, what advice do you wish you had received, JB? Like, for example, when you were joining first year, which was a couple of years, by the way, which advice do you think you would have really needed that is going to be part of Career Week for someone who is watching?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Karen.
You're welcome.
I think I'll begin with being honest.
Yes.
I was one of that group of students
Yes.
who back in high school wanted to become doctors.
Yes. Okay.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
KUCCPS did that thing, and
Yes.
we were not in that category. We had
Yeah.
not qualified.
Yes.
And so for me, I think the information I wish I would have received is what these courses really entail.
Yes.
Yes, today I'm doing economics and finance, and I'm glad I am.
Yes.
Going back, I will choose the same course.
Uh-huh.
But for somebody who maybe chose this course and they are not quite certain, up to this point they're asking themselves question.
Yeah.
I think what they would have loved to know is, yes, I'm going into this particular course.
Yes.
What does it entail?
Exactly.
Because some people go into some courses because of prestige or because of maybe the pressure from their parents.
Yes.
But it's important to understand what are the career opportunities that are available within a particular field of study.
Yes.
So before you indulge into it, you get to understand, what am I getting myself into?
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
Is it what I want? Is it in line with my passions?
Yes.
Is it in line with my ambition? Is it something that I won't get tired of along the way?
Yes.
So the most critical aspect, especially for those who have completed their Form 4
Yes.
and looking to join campus next
Yes.
year, is to get to know what the courses they're choosing, the important details.
Exactly.
What am I getting myself into? Because you find people who come then at some point they are like, no, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Because maybe they didn't take enough time to understand what they are choosing. Maybe they looked at the face value or the facade of the particular course without going into the nitty-gritties of that particular course.
Of what does this involve and what is this about?
Yes.
Question, does Career Week, I have received this question a bit, does Career Week break, like you have said, to expect the job opportunities?
Okay.
Because sometimes you find what is being studied in the classroom and what is being practiced in the job market is also, like, it also differs in some way. Will Career Week help bridge that understanding?
Yes. So part of the activities you've said we'll go into is what we call, number one, we have HR forums, we have public lectures, and at the very end, we have corporate exhibitions. So as I said, the importance of Career Week is to sensitize the difference, because we invite industry professionals to come.
Who are already in the
already
industry.
in the field.
Yes.
So once they come, you get a chance to interact with them.
Yes.
They get rid of some of the fallacies that you have about how it works out. Because I'll be honest, we've interacted with quite a number. And what you learn in class and what happens outside there, there's some relation kidogo.
Yes.
But there's so much that we don't know happening out there.
Yes.
So it's an opportunity for them to interact with these industry professionals through the public lectures, through the HR forums, through the corporate exhibitions, so that they get to understand also, in addition to what I'm studying, what is happening outside there.
Exactly. I think you really need this, because I think going back, I would say the same. I would really have wanted to meet with someone who is already in the where I want to go, already working there, already in the job market, to tell me, okay, you're studying journalism, this is what to expect. These are the job opportunities. You're studying, finance, this is what to expect in the job market. So I hope that this guys is just calling you to just come and understand for yourself before you take that course. And like I said, use the next 4, 5, 6 years of your life studying a course. You need to give it a week. That week is necessary, is a necessity for your life, so that you make the right choices. JB has mentioned about HR public lectures. I just want you to take us through the activities of the week. Come.
Okay, thank you. For the activities throughout the week, officially the Career Week starts on a Saturday. On a Saturday on 27th, that's January 27th, we'll be having high school day. We invite different high school, and just to inform you that this year we've invited about 1,000 schools, high schools. So we are expecting around at least 500 schools.
Yes.
So we invite these schools. They come. They interact with bigger minds in the university. They be told what is expected of them, what they should do in terms of career choices and all those things. And also on a second day, that's on a Monday, there's a HR forum. We invite different people, different personnel in HRs, who comes and give us the information. He said most of the work that we do in class is theoretical. Now we need to know what is expected of us when we get outside there. So we invite these people, give us the information, at least for our students, that when they get outside there, they have a preview or at least a substance of what is expected of them in the field. On the third day, which is on Tuesday, it will be an official opening. Previously, we used to have an official opening on Thursdays, but we pushed it back to Tuesday because we open now to the students, to the university students, to come and interact with this like-minded fellows, or the future like-minded fellows, to feed them with the information of what they expected, what they needed to do. We invite companies, they raise their tents at the graduation square. They give them information, this is what you are needed to do, this is what perhaps you having the information that is not good. Or there's that learning, relearning, and unlearning.
So that is Tuesday.
That's the Tuesday official opening.
Yes, just JB pick up from there, that at least we have. So on Wednesday, what is happening?
So after we have the HR forums on Tuesday, no, rather the official opening. On Wednesday, what we have are public lectures. Okay. So for public lectures, we invite practitioners across board from the diverse careers, doctors, teachers, businessmen and women, who come and talk to us about their personal journeys. What has worked for them, what has not worked for them. Because you understand, these people are mentors, and to get to where they are, we need to bridge a certain gap, which they have the information that is relevant, that will help us know what to do and what not to do. So that is for Wednesday, public lectures. So that it is not specific to a particular school. They're just coming to share with us information.
Exactly.
So on Thursday, we have the Innovation Day. If you're keen enough on the theme is leveraging technology and entrepreneurship for an evolving job market. So Thursday is all about technology. If you have an innovative project that you feel someday can become can lead to a big company or can solve a multitude of problems that are currently facing us, then Thursday is your day. You come with your project. We invite different also practitioners from now those particular fields. I remember in the last career week we invited Ezekiel Mutua. So we invite different people from who deal with innovations, and that particular day is spearheaded by the Shandaria Innovation Center.
Shandaria Innovation Center is here at Kenyatta University.
Just the first building once you enter the gate. So what they do is Shandaria will take that project and guide you through and what it takes for that project to become eventually a business idea. So we invite students with different projects from across board.
From across the country?
Kenyatta
University. So despite your course,
so long as you have
are doing,
an innovative project, come showcase your project. You never know what happens.
Exactly.
And also get to learn about how you can further your project to eventually become maybe a company, or maybe something that solves problems, as I've said.
Exactly.
Finally, on Friday, we have what we call corporate exhibitions. As Inzala put it, we invite different practitioners or other companies. They come set up their tents. Okay. So then all students within Kenyatta University have an opportunity to come into the tent and learn more, now interact directly with the corporates. You know, we have last career week, we had companies such as CASNEB. CASNEB is specific to business economic students.
Sector,
We had Kenya Post Authority. We had ALX. ALX is for everyone who wants to upskill. We had KIPRA. KIPRA is a research, policy research body within Kenya. We had KWS. So you see the nature of these companies is anyone can work in these companies.
Exactly.
So come, despite your course, show up, get to learn about the various career opportunities they offer. In addition to that, you also get to learn what is needed. Of course, this is also information that is shared during the public lectures and the HR forums, but get to interact with them one-on-one, because then the lectures and the HR forums, you can't get an opportunity, all of you, to ask your questions because of the time factor.
Exactly.
But this corporate exhibition, you're interacting directly with these people. You learn more about their company, the products they offer, their job opportunities, and most importantly for us as university students, what we need to do to be able to one day maybe work in those companies. But in addition to just employment, we've had companies such as DTE Consultancy. It's a data analytics firm. And in addition to this is a startup. You also get to interact with the CEOs of such companies, and they will tell you how their journey has been through entrepreneurship. Okay, so it's not solely focused on employment. We also have entrepreneurs, small startups coming on board to tell you more about their companies, their journeys to become who they are today.
So after the day, you not only learn about where you can go get employed, you can also learn how to be an employer.
Exactly.
You know, in the course of the career week. So question to JB, because you are from the business side, and business usually, like, you can fit into any field. I want you to talk to business course related students who are doing any course that is business related, just on how this is advantageous specifically, because I feel like business people get to land anywhere, from self-employment to literary any field. Yes.
Okay, thank you. For the business, just as you mentioned, it's a wider thing. It's a wider course. We can land anywhere, we can work anywhere. You go to any corporate you may mention.
Exactly.
Business person is there. There's an accountant. There's a HR. These are business people.
True.
So it's a call for the people in the school of business or in the field of business, that this thing or this career week aims at helping you get this information and learn you where necessary, where you ought to be, or where you should be. For the business students, I think it favors you most. Yes, it favors or everyone, because we've invited every company from every field. But for the business people, you can land anywhere. So you'll upskill how just as JB said, how you're supposed perhaps to present yourself, how you're supposed to guide yourself as you prepare for your future career.
Okay. Quick question that you wanted to
add something. Karen. In economics, we deal, basic of economics is a concept called supply and demand. And personally, one of the commodities that I feel are most valuable in this era is information.
True.
So put it in an economic context, I'd say that information is a commodity whose demand way exceeds its supply in this context. Now, there are multiple opportunities out there, but for one reason or the other, most students don't know about these opportunities.
That is true.
Okay. So the whole concept of Career Week is to bring this information to your doorstep. Get to know about these different opportunities and how you can leverage, in economics you say maximize on those opportunities. So number one, you have somebody who has knowledge about the opportunities but does not have the relevant know-how on how to maximize them. So that's the first category. They get to be informed on how to maximize these opportunities.
That is true.
Then there's a second category of students who are completely unaware about the existence of these opportunities.
Yeah.
So they get to learn about these opportunities, the different companies they can work in,
Yes.
and also get to learn how they can maximize on these opportunities. So basically, Career Week is all about amassing information.
Exactly.
Knowing what, if you're not certain about your career path,
Yes.
get to interact with these people and your mind is open.
Yes, because sometimes it may not even be about, it may be because of a lack of understanding of the opportunities that are there.
Yes.
So maybe you're not in the wrong course, you just don't know the opportunities that are within that course, because I believe they're broad and so many, like two people that have done the same course could end up utilizing it, but in very different opportunities in the job market. So this is literally your opportunity to come learn. A quick one also, is this where a continuing student might also get information to know this is not the course I want to do?
I don't want to say fortunately,
yeah.
or unfortunately, but the answer is yes.
Yes.
As I said, at some point, due to lack of information,
yes.
you find, maybe due to lack of information, maybe pressure from your parents,
yeah.
or just because of KUCCPS,
yeah.
you find yourself in a course that maybe you had no interest to begin with.
Yes.
Or two, you thought you had interest, but once you've
got the grasp of what it is all about,
then you're like, no, this is not my field.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
Yeah.
So through Career Week, you get to understand your course or what you're doing in depth. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a doctor. What is required of me as a doctor?
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 years from now. I'm pursuing economics.
Yes.
What is expected of a future economist?
Yes.
Yeah. So from all this information, you can get to understand whether you're, number one, in the right place,
yes,
or if this is what you want to do.
Yes.
Yes. And in addition to this, I might add that the career office is always open.
Yeah.
Even outside Career Week, for students within KU to come and, get to have a conversation with the career professionals at Career Office. So that is also an avenue that most students would want to exploit.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you're here, like I said, if you study in Kenyatta University, you're one of the lucky ones, because you have these opportunities left, right, and center, even outside of Career Week. Even right now, if you just joined this year and you're already feeling a bit about something about the career that you're taking, the Career Office is open. You can always go get your advice. Like you have had some people like JB and Calvin here have the right information. They know who to point you to. If they, if that information is not within their reach, they at least know a person they can be able to point you to. So if you're in Kenyatta University, there's no reason why you should be here and finish your 4 years, your 5 years, and still, in the course of that time, 1-2 years, you should have known if that is really what you want to pursue. I want to go back a little bit to the theme of 2024 Career Week. Calvin, kind of take us through.
Okay, for the theme of this Career Week 2024 is leveraging technology and entrepreneurship for a changing job market. Now, we understand that everything is changing. We are in a dynamic world. And if you just there fixed your mind and that I'm doing doctor or I'm doing a course in medicine, I'll probably get a job. We are no longer in that era. I must say, I think in the past, people used to believe maybe now I'm doing a course in, let's say, education.
Yeah.
You are most likely to be absorbed immediately after you finish. But currently, people are many, and you need to be unique. Yeah. You need to come up with something unique. That's entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
What will identify you from others? Yes, and also talking of technology, everything is changing. Perhaps a few years ago, someone you could not understand how should I do this, but present or currently, the many information, a lot of information is on technology. I can access anything using my phone. So with involving technology, we can perhaps look at how the changes are.
Yeah.
What is expected of you? how are you going to handle this technology for you to land a better job skill or a better job field in the future.
Exactly.
Yes.
And there are also like other people who are full-time working on that technology.
Yes.
Like it's also another job opportunity, you know, because even learning, teaching people about the upgrading of technology, that's also another job opportunity. Something you else would like to add on that?
I think I'd love to go to delve back a little bit to the context and the background of the theme. The situation as is, according to the Commission of Higher Education, approximately 30 to 50,000 students graduate every year.
Yes.
Also, still on data, according to the KNBS, a while back, 9 of every 10 unemployed people rather here in Kenya are youths. Okay. And as it stands, youth unemployment is at 35%. That's approximately 4.5 million young men and women between the age of 15 and 24. So this information is not in any way to scare anyone, but to point out the high level of competition that is outside there. Okay. So how then do you get that competitive edge? It is through leveraging on technology and entrepreneurship. As is pointed out, not all of us will be employed, because the truth of the matter is the education sector churns out graduates faster than the job market
can consume. That is true.
So if you're to be the one to be selected, to be employed, I'll use my course for instance. It's theoretical, but there are things that you need to teach yourself outside class. You need to learn how to manipulate that data using computers. What you learn in theory, how then do you apply it in computers? Then there are certain softwares that you need to learn how to manipulate. When it gets to business, accountants no longer do math on paper. You need software such as QuickBooks, Sage to be employable. So question is, how then do you learn about all this? It is through technology and through now Career Week. If you're not to be employed, those people who know from the onset that this 9-to-5 business is not my thing. So I'd rather go the employment or rather the entrepreneurship route. Okay. So we are creating awareness about how you can, number one, gain a competitive edge against all the others who you're competing with. And number two, if you want to go the entrepreneurship way, how do you begin? If you've begun, how do you improve to make your business bigger, larger, and more successful?
Yes, I'm hoping that you guys are getting chunks of good information that is actually helpful, because this is going to decide the fate of your life, career-wise, or employment-wise, or entrepreneurship-wise. This is it. I feel like this is a very short amount of time in comparison to the decision that you make after that. So I hope that you guys are picking a thing or two. I want us to wrap up because of time. Calvin, kindly take us through briefly the rundown of the week, just highlights on what it will be about before we go to who is involved.
Okay.
So shortly, I know we have explained it, but just for someone who is wondering which day do I come if I'm not available the entire week, just what will the entire week be entail?
Okay. For those perhaps who are joining right now, the entire week, the career week will begin on 27th
of January.
On that 27 is a Saturday. That's a high school day. So any student, any high school student is highly welcomed to come participate in this great activity. Get to learn what is expected of you in matters of career choices. The second day we have HR forum. Now for the Kenyatta University students. If you are listening, kindly on this date on 27th, and sorry, not 27th, on Monday. Kindly turn up, get to know what is expected of you. We'll be inviting, or we've invited HR from different companies. They come give us information of what is expected of us, what is needed from us, for us to be considered outside there or in the job market. On the third day, that's a Tuesday, we have the official opening. It's normally held at the Graduation Square. You also Kenyatta University students are welcomed. Come listen to the bigger minds, get to know what is expected of you as well.
Yeah.
On the third day, that's a Wednesday, we have a public lecture. Just as JB said, people who have a good experience
in the market already.
Who are in the market and perhaps who are successful somewhere.
Yeah.
Give us their story, how they did it, how they became.
Yeah.
And we get to learn.
Exactly.
Yes. On the Thursday, we have an innovation day. Bring your skills, bring your minds, what you can do perhaps in future.
Yeah.
How can you leverage on technology perhaps to build up, to cater for the needs that are rising every day.
Exactly.
For the problems that are disturbing us.
Yeah.
How can we solve them? If you have that mind, bring it on Thursday.
Yeah.
We share out and see how we can go about it.
Exactly.
And also through the Chandaria, just as JB said, you don't know. Maybe you can learn somewhere bigger.
You know, exactly.
Yes. On Friday, now that's the last day, and we have the corporate exhibition. Come interact with these people from different companies at the tents, at the graduation square. Get to know what is expected of you, what you need to do. Now one-on-one, because on HR forum on Monday, maybe everyone might not have that time to ask a question or to inquire what is expected of them.
Yes.
Get to know what is expected of you now one-on-one with these companies.
Exactly.
And I must mention that in 2022, there was a company at the graduation square which was actively doing recruitment.
Yeah.
Yes. And many people were consumed.
Yeah.
So you don't know. This might be your day. This might be your lucky day. Prepare your CV right now. If you don't know how to prepare your CV, then also come for this career week days on Monday or on a given day. You will get to learn how the CV is prepared, how you are needed to perhaps arrange yourself.
Yes.
And you might learn somewhere where perhaps might help you in future.
Exactly. Yes. So that is going to be the rundown of the career week. So pick a day, come all of them. If you study here at Kenyatta University or any of the branches of Kenyatta University, you're most welcome. Like, this is your opportunity. I don't see why you cannot come from Monday to Friday. It's a week, but it's going to be a week worth a lot of other decisions that you're going to make. JP, who is going to be involved in the career week and what is their involvement?
Let's begin the first day.
Yes.
That's the high school day. So on the high school day, we've invited all stakeholders that are involved in that transition process from high school to campus, and also those who will continue to be with them. Specifically, we have KUCPS.
Yes.
These are the people who do the selection. Yes. We have, they will be represented. We have representatives from health.
Yeah.
We now also the higher education funding.
Yeah.
With that, we'll also have representatives from the HEF office, HEF, so that they can break down on how do you get help. Because remember, these are high school students who are still in school.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how do you select? How is selection made?
Exactly.
What determines which course you end up in? So for parents watching out there, for maybe high school teachers, and also the high schoolers themselves, this is an important forum for you to come, start learning about the important decisions and how to make them as early as now.
Yes.
The Vice Chancellor will be a guest of honor on that particular day. So that's first day, that's Saturday, 27th. Then on Monday, the 29th, we have the HR forums. So HR forums, we invite HR practitioners. Now, HR practitioners are those people who, when you go to look for a job, will be the ones to vet you and eventually determine whether you get a job or not. So they have that critical information on what they look at. Calvin has mentioned CVs. Most students might not have adequate information on how to design their CVs. So these people will guide us through these things. They'll guide us through how do you go to an interview, how do you present yourself. You know, the small things that actually matter that we take for granted. So those are the people who
are going to be there on Monday.
Might I point out, it's not the whole day, it's just half a day. So you need to organize yourself, otherwise you'll miss out.
Exactly.
On Tuesday, we have the official opening. That's the day when we invite our guest of honor. or rather the keynote guest.
The keynote speaker.
For Career Week. We are still in the process of, looking for one. But in the previous year, we had the Chief Justice, Mother Koome, as our guest.
Yeah.
So that day is particularly about just launching the Career Week.
Yes.
On Wednesday, we have the public lectures. Public lectures, we invite, just career people. We can invite doctors. We can invite maybe CEOs of certain companies to come give us, as I said, take us through their own personal journey. For the entrepreneurs, get to know about do's and don'ts, what to do and what not to do in order to get to where they are.
Exactly.
Because, as I said, there's a huge gap between where they are and where we are.
Yes.
And to bridge that gap, the information they share with us is very important.
Exactly.
On Thursday, Innovation Day, Shandaria will be there. We'll also invite some relevant industry practitioners to particularly innovation, talk about maybe companies like Microsoft, perhaps. So these are the people we are looking at to bring on board for that particular day. People involved in, growing these startups, innovation hubs, and what have you. So that's Thursday. Also on Thursday, we'll have a particular guest for Thursday who is aligned to innovations and technology. Yes. Then on Friday, as I've pointed out, we have the corporate exhibition. Now, the corporate exhibition is when the companies will come and pitch tent in the graduation square.
Yes.
So once they pitch tent, now students from the university get a chance to walk into the different tents and interact with them. In the past Career Week, we had around 50 of them. But of course, with the space limitations, not all of them were in a position to be accommodated. Usually in a first come, first service. But all these corporates are there to add value to the student.
Yes.
Might I add, as Calvin has said, a number of students on an annual basis get the opportunity to go for internships, courtesy of that particular activity.
Yes.
Because within that setup, you will meet your potential employer. You will get to network because, again, social capital is something very important once you're done with school.
Exactly.
Because it's easier now, because these people who you know might get to refer you to opportunities that you didn't know existed.
Yes.
Or maybe they can identify you as somebody who's suitable enough to fill
the gaps that
the gaps in their particular companies.
Yes.
So it's an opportunity to network, to grow your social capital, and for the lucky ones to also get internship opportunities, and jobs, actually, and jobs.
Wow. I hope that is calling your name to just come and attend. You may even end up in an internship program or with a job opportunity, presented to you and well packaged for you. And with the way employment, just looking for employment is such a hassle, that should call every student from every corner of this university to just come and attend. We are out of time, so I just want you to invite, in brief, invite the students, invite JB, invite everyone that is going to be coming through, from students to attendees from right here, students from right here at Kenyatta University. Just invite them in brief as we close.
I want to particularly invite Kenyatta University students. As we've pointed out, this is an opportunity for you to, number one, grow your social capital. In other words, to network with the different companies and their professionals that will be here during the Career Week. It's also an opportunity for you to learn about how to navigate around small but basic and important stuff, such as how to design your CV, how to attend interviews, information that we might take for granted but is very critical. So also gets to hear from the different people who have worked, the industry practitioners and professionals who are actually working where you want to work in future. Get to know how they did it, how you can do it, and what you need to do in order to
get from where you are to where they are.
To be successful, in short.
Yes.
So, as Calvin put it, it's an opportunity to learn, relearn, and unlearn. So that by the time you're done with your school, you have done everything you need to do to be, number one, employable, or number two, to have the necessary business acumen to run a successful company as an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for disseminating the information that we have. So from the invitations that you have had, Calvin told us you have invited over 1,000 schools. So I think it's your opportunity to just come and learn. Calvin, quickly, just invite for us the high school students and teachers that are going to be attending.
Okay, thank you. For the teachers watching,
yes,
and receive the invitation, you are highly welcome to Kenyatta University. Come listen to these people. Come get to learn what even you need to provide with your students. For the students watching, also, you have a bigger opportunity to learn and relearn and unlearn also. There are some things that perhaps you might be having are not necessary in the future job market, or as you look forward to joining the university.
Yeah.
Also, for those schools that feel that maybe they didn't receive an invitation, kindly, our contacts are online. Kenyatta University, you might contact us anytime you wish, anytime you need. We shall get in touch and get to forward an invitation to you. Thank you.
Exactly. You're most welcome. Thank you so much. Gentlemen, thank you for helping us put it very simply what Career Week will all be about. We'll definitely be there. Students from high school, if, like you have heard, if your school has not been invited, kindly reach out, and you shall definitely receive an invitation, because we care about all the students that are in high schools. We don't know who is going to land at Kenyatta University, so get yourself an invitation and come. Otherwise, thank you so much. I hope that you guys have learned a thing or two. That is January 27th. So if you get another opportunity, we are going to come here and we are going to remind you. And even if we don't, we are going to be putting it on our art calendar so that we keep reminding you that Career Week is happening. Thank you so much for staying tuned. We have wrapped up our launch number 1 at 22 minutes past 8 a.m. And we are going directly to the other conversation of the day, and we're going to be talking all matters film. So stay tuned.